Dear President Martens, Excellencies, colleagues and friends, ladies and gentlemen. Political leadership in times of great challenges is undoubtedly the highest of responsibilities. It takes much dedication, a whole lot of wisdom, high awareness, and honest mind, strategic approach, and ability to anticipate developments and create solutions to overcome those challenges. The political right wing in Europe has those capacities. The support we have been getting by the European citizens adds to our values that we need today more than ever in order to find new ways to success. This support should be our leitmotif to tackle those challenges with readiness and bravery to see them to the prism of facing them in order to overcome them, encouraged with the thought that we have the quality to handle them. The eyes of United Europe are focused on the European People's Party. Citizens see in us a force, and they justifiably expect results from the EPP. We have the historic role given only to some generations to face the challenges and build a better European future. This is, of course, a great responsibility, but taken from the point of view of achievements that we have made so far and the future ones that I am convinced we will make, this is also a sort of a privilege. The very core of economic, culture, educational and social development has always been in Europe. The challenges on the road to constant promotion and improvement can only make us stronger and more successful. Although they are everything but naive, I still do not consider them as impossible. On the contrary, we do have the power to win. Dear friends, the policies and measures based on the values of the political right wing are the most adequate answer to the modern challenges. Individually implies investing our energy in citizens, in their knowledge, skills, in the modernization of education as a precondition to producing new productive generation, in the development of an entrepreneurial spirit in all Europeans, all of those seen as instruments to achieve one's personal well-being and to assure the well-being of one's family. Faith in individuality is important for political leadership as well, having in mind that we must use our potential to make wise decisions, since success is all about making the right choices and decisions. Solidarity, on the other hand, enables cooperation among citizens and nations, and is yet another contribution to the efforts of implementing measures and policies which will prevent negative effects of financial and economic crisis. Along the same lines, joint business ventures among communities and states or between the public and private sector will promote stability and create conditions for new positive cycles. Spreading the field for common response to challenges, as well as a complete realization of idea for a welfare state featuring economic cooperation, strengthening of mutual trade and investments, realization of capital projects in the area of infrastructure and energy, joint presentation of European entities at the global market, and cooperation with the monetary authorities will bring about faster economic consolidation as the best precondition to further development of democracy and its defense against the destructive forces of sheer opportunism. Good governance, rule of law, effective citizen-oriented public, administration, effective citizens-oriented public administration, independent judiciary, transparent work of authorities, and strengthened dialogue with the civil sector, as well as social inclusion with a specific emphasis on socially vulnerable groups and social justice, will create the necessary synergy of the state and the citizens in the realization of the set goals. Distinguished leaders, Europe will continue to move forward. But when we speak of moving forward, we must underline that the catalyst of this general positive leap must and should be the individual step forward of each and every member of the family of European peoples. In this spirit, my country should also be given the possibility to move forward in the area of European and Euro-Atlantic integration and to start the negotiations for membership in the European Union. I believe that it would be rational and righteous if the European Council accepted the recommendation by the European Commission to set a date for beginning of negotiations. This will show, thank you, understanding of the needs and interests of citizens of Macedonia to have further socio-economic development, to benefit from new reforms and modernization, and to achieve more, all based on the European values. An additional light to this motivation and possibility for progress has been shed with the position of the International Court of Justice, according to which my country should be allowed to integrate itself in the international structures in the NATO and European Union without any additional conditions which are not listed on, for example, in the case of the EU, the Copenhagen criteria. This position of the court, funded by the United Nations, having among its founders the countries represented in the EPP, taught our political parties. The court, which is the highest generator of international law and whose work is based on the high European values of freedom, justice, rule of law, and equality, has given us a new motive to overcome all challenges standing on the road of European and Euro-Atlantic integration. By means of friendship and cooperation with all member states of the Union, especially with the countries from our region, and first and foremost with our neighbors. I do believe that the EPP and the European Council will respect and appreciate the values of the Court, since they are based on those European and Euro-Atlantic values. EPP has a political leadership that wants progress and makes progress, and your help will be a strong encouragement for a small country with great belief in European and Euro-Atlantic principles of justice and equality, such as mine. Moving the Republic of Macedonia forward on its way to European and Euro-Atlantic integration will perhaps be a small step, awful important in moving Europe forward, but a giant leap for the entire region of Southeastern Europe. May God give us strength, wisdom, reason, and blessing in the realization of the aims we have set. Thank you very much.